Fucking die. Alright.
I've enhanced my abilities.
Oh, yes, yes. Have you made the orc feel the black biting cold? Here you go, Victoria's amulet. Oh,
1800 XP for doing nothing at all. That's pretty nice.
Bye. Reward chest. La, 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 la,
Oh,
la.
sweet. What's
Here,
the reward chest?
I'll let you look in there. I can identify stuff.
We have unidentified old leather armor and unidentified cloth boots.
Alright.
You want to split that, or?
Here, let me identify them real quick, and then I'll give them.
Yeah.
Figure out what the heck they do. Okay, so here we go. Identify.
I think I handed off that magnifying glass thing to you.
Yeah. So these are expensive cloth boots of water resistance. So 5 armor rating, which is good, and water resistance 10%.
You want to put those on? I imagine getting armor for you might be
Cloth.
difficult.
Yeah, I'll do that. These other ones are old leather boots. So let's see what they are. I'm sorry, old leather armor. Ooh, this is really good. This is going to be good for you. It's probably better for a rogue, but it's 10 armor rating and a dex, an initiative, and a speed, and a poison resistance. Requires 7 dexterity.
I have 5 dexterity.
Yeah, you just hold it. We can maybe sell it or something like that.
Yeah, I do like to play rogues, but I thought a wizard and a rogue might not be a powerful enough combat combo.
Yeah. Well, you can always go into barrel form and tank everything.
Hey, did you not see my bush level? I mean, it was amazing. It was out of control, really.
So, nope. Whoa. What?
There's an apple. We could
Excuse
steal
me,
it.
do you mind What?
What are you getting in a fight upstairs?
I put
What are
a
you doing?
candle out and she's all pissy about it. Like
Alright,
lost 10 attitude with somebody.
There's no body in this room, right? We didn't make that up?
No, the bodies did not hit the floor.
And this chest is still locked. We need, like, a general store or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to Novak.
I'm talking to Francis right now. He's talking
What's
about
he
some
saying?
revelation.
Like Assassin's Creed, or?
He's talking about your mortal spirit could be forever transformed from this moment forward.
So he's a Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah, looks like it. I'm ready to give him, 10% all the time.
Mm-hmm.
If you follow her instructions like a god, you're initiated into one way. It's like Amcor.
I don't want to be in any kind of way with that guy. Novak was just very rude and wouldn't talk to me, basically.
Yeah, this guy's a donkey. He's just kind of like a
I like his
cycle.
outfit. I would steal that.
He's got a book right there I want to read, but
Alright,
he's
we'll
a freak.
Alright, yeah, so we need to make a decision on
I want to
what-
go fight some stuff.
Alright, yeah, let's go do that.
La, 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 la. I feel like we can go fight some stuff, maybe explore, like, because there's like orcs down by the coastline, and maybe kind of do a bit of that, and then maybe we can look ahead and actually figure out like what the heck we should be doing, maybe.
Sure.
Get an idea. Which way?
We can go to the cemetery, see if any, like
Oh,
zombies
yeah.
spawn or anything. That's a classic RPG thing to do. In Baldur's Gate, what was that mining town called?
Oh Jesus!
Noshkul. If you're in the town itself, not the mine, there's a grave, and if you click on it 3 times, and mind you, I found this totally organically, I didn't look it up, I just happened to click on all the graves a lot. If you click on one grave 3 times, a wizard will appear, say he's really annoyed that you figured out that he faked his death, which of course you don't, you're just clicking on a grave, and then he summons like flaming phoenix warriors that massacre the entire town. So that's a pro tip, anybody who wants to go back and play the 1998 classic Baldur's Gate and get your ass kicked in like the 3rd town.
Alright, so that dog over there is super pissed off about something. It's like a
Go talk to him, you can talk to animals, remember?
Oh yeah. Hey, wow, I was wondering what this awesome sweaty boot smell was coming from. And here you are. Wow, this is great.
We have a sweaty boot, don't we?
I'm Murphy, Jake's dog, yeah.
Oh!
Wow, you smell great. Have you been rolling around in dead things all day? That's my favorite hobby, too. About your master's death, boy. Yeah. Oh, if I ever find out who killed Jake, that's the most awesome Jake would ever Jake. I'll bark so much, seriously so much. You have no idea. Tell me about yourself, boy. You know who I miss? Jake. Sometimes he just sits there being awesome, and I'd give him this look like, you smell great. And he'd give me this look like, you do too, Murphy. And he was my best friend. I came here so I could smell Jake again, and he smelled great. But whatever's buried there doesn't smell like Jake at all. No, it's definitely not Jake. He was awesome.
Wait a minute.
So
Jake was killed. There was
yeah.
no body.
Yeah.
Jake isn't dead.
In the boots we have, this dog is basically telling us that we smell like Jake.
So Jake faked his own death.
Are you here, Jake?
Yep.
Jake.
All right.
All right, let's dig his freaking.
I don't have the right tool for digging.
If you have a shovel, you can dig here to check for buried treasure.
I have an axe. I have some hammers. I don't have a shovel.
Let's go find a. Let's go find a. There's a morgue. There's a.
Yeah. Maybe he has like grave digging tools or something.
Dear sir, we know you basically embalm people, but do you have any appropriate tools for us to dig up the dead?
Do you have any like after hours grave digging equipment? Recreational, really?
Yeah, I was really trying to cut back, but I just can't get away from the grave digging.
It's a professional curiosity. All right, you remember where the morgue is?
Yeah, I'm going there right now.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I don't see anyone
I don't
here.
either. There's a bunch of books though.
I have the solution. Oh,
Corpse
the door's-
Compendium.
Read me the corpse compendium.
Let's see.
I also have Robert's ledger.
Okay, so the second's life, death rites and rituals among the 7 races. Wow. Imps, orcs. So this is a whole book about like burying different types of dead people. Wow, I really do need this book.
What about people named Jake?
Well, let's investigate.
Alright, I have found the quest item, Robert's Ledger.
Ooh.
A reading from Robert's Ledger. Furthermore, I find it impossible that any but Mayor Cecil, Captain Arias, Evelyn, or Esmeralda would have been able to gain access to the body without my noticing. A corpse can't just vanish into thin air. And even if it could, it's not as though a strong wind could blow a sack of gold onto the empty slab. No, one of them must have been involved, but as long as no one goes digging up Jake's coffin, I don't see how the crime could ever be traced back to me.
Nice.
Suspect Mayor Cecil, Captain Aureus, Evelyn, and Esmeralda of something.
Can we go upstairs?
I don't think he's gonna give us a shovel now. Yeah, here he is.
Damn, he's the only shovel wielder in the world, too.
Ooh, oh, there's a hammer. That's good for something.
I have a couple, I don't think so.
9-inch nails. Alright, let's talk about this guy.
Greetings.
Alright.
Tell us what you can about Jake's murder. Sad story, though. If I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an inspiration of an undertaker's impression. What did I say? Whatever. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orcs and such like. I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectful exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace. What about Jake's body? How do you, the ledger it is, fool as I am to leave it in the open, or perhaps I even looked forward to being found out. Well, as you know, I have my suspects in the matter. What would you like to know? Let's find out about
So who do we think did it?
Well, I suspect the mayor had a hand in it because of the boots we found and Jake's dog.
Uh-huh. That's a good point, actually.
But what would it be his motive for killing him, and we have no idea why he would want to do it? I mean, everybody points to the chick doing it because they saw her, but we also found that one person that says there was another man-looking guy that walked in there too.
Right, so that basically means that she didn't do it, because that's
Correct.
too obvious.
Too obvious. But then there's also like blasts everywhere. So it looks like maybe like a wizard was involved.
Some kind of wizard.
Wizard. Plenty of his shop keeps and trusts the mayor with the spare keys to our business, as you know, and he's the only person in town with the second copy of the key to the mortuary. Ding, 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 ding. You could have used it to sidle in without a peep if you were so inclined. I'll just ask him why he suspects everybody else. The captain is an example. Arias himself paid me in a visit the night of the body was delivered. Came rapping at my door in the frosty morning before the sun even started peeping. He told me...
Yo!
I was like, what just happened? And he told me to tell him it only him if I noticed anything strange or suspicious. Well, that's not much of a freaking reason. He's just being a diligent
He's
dude.
the captain.
Yeah. Well, he told us the same damn thing. Like, he asked us to do something and only come to him. So it's sort of like his move. Why do you suspect Evelyn? I know it sounds strange suspecting the doctor's apprentice of something so ghoulish. Well, we just had like the weirdest trip in the world, so yeah, I suspect her too. But there's a few in the city could manage to transport a corpse without raising eyebrows. Maybe she got paid off to move it. It was also she who delivered Jake's body from the inn to the mortuary, and there was something about her that night, some kind of excitement. It seems she could barely contain her thoughts. That there was something...
The Bachelor was on, it's fine.
Totally. That there was something thrilling about it to happen. I can't quite settle it in my mind how a young medical professional would have such a strange reaction to an occasion such as that. And this may or may not have something to do with the whole rigmarole, but her master, Dr. Philron, brought an old sack of mine, one overtaken by undead from an... What is that? Exorbitant price, considering what it was getting. Never did figure what he wanted it for.
So we have a bunch of necromancers?
Yeah, I mean, what would be their motivation? I mean, why would they want the body?
To do necromantic things with it.
Yeah, that seems weird. Huh. Why do you suspect Esmeralda? I never saw a widow less distraught at the death of her husband, and I've seen hundreds pass through my parlor. It was she who rang my bell just before the body was snatched, lured me outside claiming she needed air. Before discussing the funeral arrangements, some accomplice could have sneaked in and grabbed the remains while it was comforting the oh so overcome Esmeralda. He's just basically, I'm a mortician.
Okay, there is a possibility
Alright.
to have an entertained, which is all four of them are in on it.
Yeah, or they were being paid to do different things. The captain could just be diligent.
Yeah, but it's true. There could be a fifth party, and nobody really knows about anything larger than their individual part.
Yeah, the woman who's the physician's assistant, she may be getting excited because because she was being paid to move the body. We need to get that body dug up, basically. It's going to at least prove that Jake's not there.
Oh, could we have bartered with him? Maybe he owns a shovel.
I don't think he wants us to dig that body up, though.
I'll talk to him.
Okay.
He can barter.
Okay.
He has milk, an antler, and a log.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me just check the map really quick. Maybe somebody in... There's the warehouse. Clinic. Wait. Maybe down by the warehouse or something?
Yeah, they just have general supplies.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go. Love how a shovel is basically the cock block we've run into so far.
I've never had this problem in a game before.
Hey dog, take up the ground. No.
That'd be hilarious if that was like... I really like when... and they even had it in this game, but the first example that came to mind is in Fallout. Depending on your stats, it's like you have dialogue option 1, 2, and 3, and then if your intelligence is high enough, you also have like the intelligent response.
Yeah. This is
So
really...
it would be cool if you, because of your animal talking skill, could get the dog to dig it up for us.
Dig.